Womp womp.
Womp womp.
It was working and then it died.
Womp womp.
Womp 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 womp. We're good.
Womp 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 womp. So we were down on Twitch too?
Only for a time, to my understanding. I'm assuming it's when I transitioned to the opening. All right, sorry about that. It's so derailed everything I had. After freeing the tower, heading home, and then fighting the lead interrogator and the Dragonel, the party in their last-ditch effort were finally able to slay him. He gave them a strong warning, saying that she is coming, that she will be risen, and she will be anew. They journeyed home again. Before heading through the portal, after Delamar reaches out and says he has found the name, they are informed that it's called Unyari, was the name of the city. And he's pretty sure he knows the location, well, the roundabout location. He takes you to the teleporter and teleports you to a nearby town called Heart's Hollow. It is a giant hole in the ground that seems completely bottomless.
It's dry. Just trying to FN turn the brightness down.
As you investigated this town, you learned, with the help of one of the young individuals of this small, quaint town, that there was a woman that dwelled there that seemed to have known any and everything. Everyone seemed to call her grandmother, and there were stories that she lived forever. After talking with her, she was very quick to confront you all and offer an even exchange the exact location of Onyari for the help in retrieving a dragon's egg. She'd already paid
You agreed to
a
this, by
local
the way.
adventurer that was wandering by, and she should be returning, hopefully by the morning. And she said that if you could retrieve it along your journey, as she tells you to the destination of Onyari, and flick but a coin, she will retrieve the egg, and your deal will be done, sealed by an oath.
You also signed a new oath.
Oh god.
Yeah, you took an oath that you would. She gave you the location of Onyari, along the way to the Lost City, off basically like a 10-minute route. There is a camp. She's pretty sure that's being investigated that should hold the dragon's egg that needs to be retrieved. If you're unable to retrieve it, you're allowed to carry on. If like everyone dies or something. If it is broken, damaged, or already been dissected in any way, the oath is broken and you're just fine.
No, the oath is completed. The oath being broken is a bad thing.
You're right. The oath has been completed. You were allowed to make any caveats and exchanges. You added that if anything were to go wrong or to go against your oath in any way, you'd be unable to fulfill this oath, and she agreed to those just fine.
Okay.
Very thorough.
As in, you couldn't put anyone in danger that would break your oaths. So if an innocent for some reason had the egg, you wouldn't need to forcefully take it from them in any way.
You wouldn't.
That is neither here nor there. But that is what you said. You all agreed, and you all headed to bed. And so, we pick up after a quite nice and complacent evening.
You're so lonely.
Sorry, this camera.
I know. I'm waiting for Eddie. Eddie!
Don't worry, he's not lonely. He's got a couple personalities over there.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Sorry, that camera got sideswiped something.
It was you when you stood up frantically to fix
It was.
the...
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
But I still had to go take care of it.
That looks better.
All right. You're all in the morning tavern, slowly relaxing.
Slowly.
Relax.
Slowly, because you're still waking up.
Relax.
Just
The fuck?
anxiety.
Yeah, like, is there fast relaxing? I don't know.
Relaxing, but faster.
Faster. I'm relaxing.
Can you relax faster, please?
I can't.
You're wasting
I got
your
like
time.
I got a 12-second whole thing, so it's gonna take me a while.
12 seconds is a while to you, huh?
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate girlfriend.
I hate you both. I've been derailed
You
so
just
hard.
assumed a lot.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. I apologize.
How dare you assume?
Yeah. You put more faith into him than he puts into himself.
There we go. A little slow on the uptick today.
We can't tell.
The tavern has the hustle and bustle of the town. You see some fucking hey. You see
What was that sound?
fucking magical bullshit is what it is.
God damn it, I hate magic.
I hate magic.
So is this
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, if I had
Makes
to
sense.
practice magic, I'd probably hate it. It's a lot of fucking work.
So deep.
The regular hustle and bustle of the tavern. You see a few of the regulars there. You're offered some really nice poached rabbit with stewed beets, roasted carrots, and a side of cantaloupe that they grow at the very towards the middle of the large pit itself.
If they grow the rabbit.
Yeah. You know that you are set to meet an individual here.
Rabbit tree. You idiot.
Did you get enough
I
sleep?
thought they grew in
Swine.
bushes.
It's a tree.
Nah. Shows what I know.
Don't you live off the land? How don't
Yeah.
you know about rabbit trees?
Just never found one, I guess. I don't know. All the rabbits I get are ripe and running around already.
You're left to your own devices for a little bit of time. You guys are just enjoying some good food,
Yep.
Food
talking
again.
amongst yourselves.
I got nothing to say to them.
You have everything to say to us. Don't lie.
At that, a young voice speaks up. Oh, you guys are here. Good. How's the day going so far?
It just started.
It's the young boy who met you.
Oh, I knew.
Oh, he knew immediately.
You actually did a very good job of getting back to the right voice.
I have a note.
I'm impressed.
I'm starting to take notes of the characters, and it helps me now. So, I mean, I heard you guys going on an adventure. For
Well, we kind of like told you that's like what we like been doing the whole time.
yeah, but like you're doing a job for the tavern keeper.
No.
Yes, you are.
Not really.
You are though.
We're doing like a side quest.
What's a side quest?
Like we have a main objective that we're trying to get done.
Yeah.
This is
So it's a main quest?
on the side.
And so this is a side quest.
This is a side quest.
Well, how do you know it's a side quest and not the main quest?
Because I know.
But how?
Because I know where I'm going.
Were you taught this in school? Does your map show a different like?
Do I look like I went to school?
Yes.
I got you fooled.
But how did you know?
I just know.
That's not how that works.
I know.
You don't just know things.
I know things.
That's not true.
Why'd you lose your voice?
He just hit
Because I was
puberty.
really confused at first.
This is a side quest.
And then he takes a roasted rabbit leg and just puts it under the table. And then puts his hand back up. And you just see Cora just dart over to the corner, just rabbit leg.
Small rabbit leg for a really
I was
big
gonna
cat.
say that's like a piece of kibble.
And you look over, and then there's a pile of them. You see that probably majority of this tavern has given her a rabbit leg.
I mean, if she just comes up and gives a little bit of a growl to someone, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah.
But then you look, and you see that she's actually walking up, sits down, and just kind of nuzzles a random shopkeeper that's mumbling about getting ready before opening up the stall today. Looks down and just, it just gives a rabbit leg.
Rabbit leg.
She's cute. I've been saying this.
It
It's just scary.
it seems that the town really likes Cora. Was it?
I don't think I've ever told anyone her name here,
Well,
but
no, you were saying it, but it's Cora, right? I wasn't listening to you talk to the tavern keeper. I swear,
I mean, I don't care if you were.
I wasn't.
So you
But I
were?
don't care if you were.
But I wasn't.
But there's no point in mentioning it because I don't care if you were.
Yeah, but I didn't. Because
Okay.
she'll know.
Yeah, what is she?
What do you mean? Was she
What is she?
the tavern keeper?
think we both know that's not true.
No, it most definitely is. She owns the tavern,
That's not what I meant.
but that's what you asked.
No, what is she? Not what is her job?
Like, what do you mean? What is she?
What is she?
Like, what do you mean? What is she?
I don't know how to be more clear.
Rasmus, you're just kind
Right.
of. You just look up a little confused right now.
I mean, I wasn't here. What is she?
She's a human.
Okay.
On the outside.
What do you mean? She's a human.
She pulled the demon out of my chest.
Yeah. She reached in and pulled out the demon in his chest and ate it.
Like, actually pulled it out.
She ate the shard.
Huh.
You saw it.
Yeah, you did see all this.
Yeah, that was probably an important piece that you missed from last week.
Yeah, that is an important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, side note,
Kinda
just to
forgot
fill
about
you in
that.
as well.
I almost
he
died.
touched a talisman of ultimate evil that then the avatar of the god of death, who you know the name of, but it's from your homeland. Was basically tied to his soul and marked it.
Yep. I almost became an avatar.
Real close. You almost said yes.
I took.
Some would say
Shut
that
up.
I was never
We
close
could
to
use a
saying
little bit
yes.
of death.
Hey, this is the wrong campaign. All right, you calm down. We don't sell our soul to the devil here.
No.
This isn't Strahd.
I passed
There
my
goes
save and
my
took 60-something damage
Sorry.
That's a lot of damage.
for a past save, yeah.
Monk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got. This man kept getting hurt. And
And then he napped.
yeah, he did. He was out.
I think I
You
still
know
have
that
exhaustion.
everyone in this town calls her grandmother. There's been stories that you've heard that people's great great grandmother was raised by her.
So not human. Not
We-
even close to human.
We slept.
Yeah, everyone gets a long rest. You're clear of exhaustion, right? All right. You still have a negative -1 to all your rolls there, buddy.
How?
That's for you to find out and for me to keep thinking.
Well,
He's gonna
don't
find
got
an
anywhere to put it.
Then keep a point of exhaustion then.
But that's -2.
Hang on, wait. Is it -1 or -2? It's -2. You have a point of exhaustion.
Stop cheating.
I'm not cheating. It's
You are. You're making shit up every day.
Well, good thing it's my goddamn job. But no, yeah, you have a -2 to your rolls. You actually do have a -2. That's my fault.
It's a liar. I don't like liars.
You can't call God a liar.
Yes, I can.
All right, roll
God,
a,
you're a liar.
roll
See,
a,
you just did it.
roll a charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
Smoke.
Charisma?
Yeah.
You're not charismatic.
No, but God is.
You're gonna step on one of the steps on the way out. Just start
Just
crumbling.
roll my ankle. It's just mildly inconveniences. Every day, Mike's like, you roll your ankle. -5 movement speed for the rest of the day.
Roll a D100.
Every single day. It's
You fall in your
it's
chair. You have a
something new.
-1 to charisma for the rest of the day, and anyone in this town because they've laughed at you. So she said she claimed to be human. She just didn't tell you why she's lived so long. She did show you a brand on her chest, though. It was right here. It was the mark of Takesis. And she said she couldn't interfere with the army, or else she would have already.
She also, like, she told us kind of how long she's lived without telling us exactly how long she's lived.
True.
It's north of 5,000 years.
North of 5,000.
I hate to break this to you. You've always been that charm.
I
Yes.
just saw myself on the computer.
I know. I'm so sorry.
You just said always been that short? I thought you said something totally different. I thought he said charming. And then you said you saw yourself on the computer and I put it together.
I mean, I'll take it.
I actually thought you said I literally thought you said charming. Made no sense to me when she said, I just saw myself on the computer. I'm like, how do you see charming? Well, that doesn't mean it. He said short. Like, he said short.
Obviously, look at this. Charming as fuck.
God damn it.
Well, this is a whole lot of stuff that happened. I seem to have missed a lot of the important days.
Stop leaving.
I got a job.
Fucking asshole.
What's job?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My job doesn't send me away to a different city.
I know.
Actually, that's not true. I go to a different city every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you drive me to a bunch of different
I
cities?
literally go to a different city every day.
Okay. Well, this
Gotta turn system sounds off. Thank you.
Rasmus needs to process.
Rasmus is speaking in third person.
Yeah. I don't. That's a whole lot to happen all at once.
Yeah, probably would have went differently if you were here.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it would have. Yeah. Definitely.
I kind of liked the Rasmus that was here, though. He was very easy to.
Accommodating?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was very easygoing,
And not so confrontational.
not
We did get
confrontational
into
at
a
all.
fight.
Oh no.
There we go.
I know.
All right,
Short
so
no more.
Mike
so
couldn't
privately
just saw
amongst
it.
ourselves, I would be whispering, "Why are we gonna trust her? She's marked with the mark of Takesis.
Yeah.
She's our enemy, right?"
She said she used to unfortunately be bound to Takesis, and she said she has broken free. Mostly, she is now only bound to not interfere. She was very forthcoming with all of this.
I don't believe you.
She offered to stand and when she said it, she grabbed your medallion and made an oath to your god.
Paladine.
She said Paladine, and then she leaned in and whispered something to you that only you heard.
Well, what did she say, Mr. Mike?
You'll get that message.
I'm gonna share it with everyone. You might as well just tell me.
Yeah.
I don't think you will.
Yeah, all right. We'll see. Guess I better have Messenger open.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch though.
No
We're all gonna watch.
No peeking.
No lip peeking. He's showing us. No peeking.
That's cheating.
No screen cheating.
Stop, guys.
Do you remember the days of split screen co-op?
Yes.
Those were better days.
They still exist.
I know, but you know,
They just,
they're not.
there's no reason to anymore.
Man, me and my friends
You know-
played the shit out of Left 4 Dead.
You know what I wish they would do?
Holy shit. What?
Local split screen where you can split outputs. Split screen on 2 monitors.
There you go.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. All right. Well, that obviously gives away the game then. Not human.
There's more to it.
I just keep seeing shit pop up in the corner of my eye. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
What's
God.
going on?
Oh my god, it's still going.
No cheating.
Dude, it's my peripheral. I can't read it, but I can see the screen moving.
Okay. Well, I won't tell the town, but I will tell my allies because they're more important to me. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Not in public.
Not in public. Fair enough.
Well, we should get an early start.
We had a long walk. I'm ready.
At that,
So, just to double check, because I was being a bad player and hardly listening. She wants us to recover our dragon's
yeah,
egg.
I can't fucking spell paid, but it's fucking paid, alright?
She wants us to recover a dragon's egg. Is that the deal?
More or less. She wants you to go into this camp that she paid someone to scout out, to go into this camp, get the egg, flip a coin, it'll let her know. She'll retrieve the egg from you, and you can continue on your journey. And it's in the same direction as Onyari, which is the city of lost names.
Well, if it's on the way.
And that was the whole reason everyone agreed.
Okay.
You are meant to wait here in the morning until the person who did the scouting comes in, which at that very moment.
Did she indicate that this particular egg belonged to her and it was to be
She said it was a friend's egg that she needed to recover due to a promise she made to him.
That's right.
and she's been looking for it for, I think she said, about 1,000 years.
Okay.
Which was confusing to Aiden.
Everyone was befuddled.
And the
Aiden didn't know
variety of
eggs
this
could last
particular
that
egg?
long.
She said it was a gold egg.
Okay.
If it was red, we were destroying it. So
And with that, the doors to the tavern creak open.
Did we ever learn the secret of how draconians are?
At this moment, the tavern doors creak open.
Right. Because I know.
The answer to your question is no, you haven't.
Okay. Fair enough.
And you turn just naturally. You hear them creak open. You look over and you see a hooded figure walk in. They have a hood pulled up top. They have the large cloak on. And then at first you're confused until you see the cloak itself on the back lift up and what appears to be a tail. The hood comes down. Eve, please describe your character for them.
My character's name is Nama. She would be described as a...
Keep going. I was doing this so you keep going. Yeah.
Sorry. She's a tabaxi, and I guess the way that she looks is that of an Abyssinian. It's a lanky cat.
I was going to ask for the class that doesn't know about cats, which is me.
It's a lanky cat.
I think
likes
that'd be
water.
most of us.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty neat.
A cat that likes water.
I was just thinking, I was like, that's dope as shit.
Yeah.
That's unique.
But longer ears, very long ears. Cute.
Like longer ears? Neat.
Yeah, and piercing green eyes, and just very slender, lithe, beautiful, tan, like.
What's is there a fur pattern or is it one color?
So basically, front is more like cream tan, back is more orange tan.
Okay, so it's it's almost like that sunset,
Yeah,
faded
basically.
orange. Nice, cool.
And
Oh my
long
god, it's
tail.
an orange cat.
The chaos that will ensue makes me so happy. And a voice speaks up. Oh, perfect! You've arrived. I was wondering if you would arrive just in time or not. And out walks from beside the dining area is Ness, the same older woman with golden blonde hair that has some gray in it. She walks up and holds your hand and smiles. Nama, it's so good to see you.
Ness, it is good to see you as well.
How did the scouting go?
It went well enough, if I do say so myself.
Good. I know we discussed payment of freeing it, but I actually got another group of adventurers who were along the way. I negotiated them to assist, and they are doing it for no payment. Well, the payment's being paid separately without gold. So you get your portion all the same, and they just get to help you. So you get to go for along for the ride.
Well, how nice is that?
Perfect. Let me introduce you.
Sounds good.
And she turns and walks over and... Gentlemen, it's so good to see you. I see that Ziff is still nursing his hangover. I told him not to try to outdrink half the town, but he was adamant. And I'm pretty sure he stole half of the valuables from them anyway. This is Nama. She was the friend I spoke of that was doing the scouting of the camp. I'll leave you to it. If you guys need anything else from me, the food, drink, and stay is on me, of course. And I assume you'll be wanting to get going relatively quickly.
I was about to leave.
I'm glad you didn't, considering I told you to wait.
Yeah.
Forgot that part?
No.
Should start the day with a broken oath?
Wouldn't have been a broken oath.
Been close.
No, he still knew where to go.
She pats your head and walks away. You're disgruntled by it.
If she didn't pull a demon out of my chest, I'd fight her.
That sounds like a great story to tell over air.
I didn't say that out loud.
Oh.
That was for Mike to know.
But
Well, but me, I guess.
All right. Well, you guys are now standing looking at this relatively tall, orange tannish tabaxi that you've seen one. You've never seen one.
I don't know if I would have.
You've seen sketches of them.
Yeah, maybe.
You've seen sketches and how to beat them, and that they're rumored to be from an island north of Ansalon. That's all you know.
Okay.
It's not like you're like, oh my god, it's Max. You're just like, I've never seen you before.
I don't know if I'd even heard of him before.
I'm
I
adorable.
don't know that my character would. He's not very studied.
It wouldn't be tabaxi. You would have heard of cat people, like just humanoid bipedal cat people. It's not like
I sent you pictures. If you wanna.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought they were joking.
Neat. You have that face right now, just specifically looking at Chase.
I thought they were joking.
Joking about what?
When people told me that cat people existed, I thought they were joking.
No. I've seen one. Not her fur color? But I've seen one.
Are they like regular cats? Like there's variety?
At least the one I saw was gray with a black spot over its eye.
Well, I'll be damned.
They're just kind of talking about you while you're just
My ears are just
flicking back
tail
and forth.
swishing.
Yeah? I've only seen one though.
The one that
I
you've
thought-
seen another. Nice to meet you. My name is Nama.
I'm Nyx.
Next.
Describe your character so she understands what you look like, please.
So, I don't even remember when I. It's been that long. I'm like, how do I describe myself again?
Actually, you're the person I least remember what it looks like because I also didn't design art for you.
Yeah.
So you're the person I least remember. I actually have to do a new intro.
You designed art for me?
No, but I have your character mostly
Did
created.
send
I have
you
to finish it.
What my character
But
looked like? I think I did, right?
I also helped you pick out the saber tooth, so my brain kind of just.
So I can't
correlates
remember
the
how
two.
tall he is, but I do know that
Water, electronics, whole thing. It's fine.
whole thing. Nyx is
Close.
a height. I can't remember.
The first picture?
Ah,
Can you
yes.
do it for me? That one.
He is.
I am
Sort of
I've
height.
seen that.
I am some sort of height.
They're rare.
He's
They're
in
really rare.
not really traditional monk attire. He's wearing his mercenary uniform.
I'm just gonna post it in the legendary action business chat because why not?
Oh sure, yeah. I
This is the
totally-
face you're all getting right now from this tabaxi.
Tan.
Where's the
He's
tan? So you're a monk. Okay.
Or a fighting.
One of the things that
Right.
stands out with his character that like you immediately pick up on is the gauntlets and bracers on his shins. They're really well made. They're ornate in gold. You feel a presence within them that seems to sparkle. They're definitely they're very powerful magical items.
Yeah. So he's
I
tan.
do like that.
He hasn't had his haircut, so his hair's actually not neat. But it's long, black, gray eyes. What color was the mercenary's uniform? I can never remember that for the army. It wasn't red. Yeah, we're just gonna say gray.
It was green.
Was it green?
I'm pretty sure it was green because we talked about it.
We did talk about it. It was green.
It was
We're-
green. It also defaulted to your favorite color.
Yeah.
Well, and your
And what's your race?
character's
Human.
in green.
It was the base too.
Yeah.
We just tied everything into green.
We tried to. Yeah. Yeah. The one I saw, like I said, had gray fur and a black spot.
Well,
Didn't talk much.
contrary to popular belief, we do not all know each other.
I was really hoping you did. Because he owes me money. And I want it back. It's fine. But it is a pleasure to meet you. Like I said, my name is Nyx.
Likewise. Stand up.
Fucking bitch.
Takes it. It's a lot softer than I thought it'd be.
Very soft.
Chase, I fucking hate you.
Okay.
Because you picked two A names and my brain can't fucking handle that. I'm dyslexic as fuck. And I hate you for it. Like, I legitimately am mad at you.
That is not an us issue.
It is an us issue. It is.
Issue you, not an issue.
I'm in charge of the fucking show. It's us now.
This is,
It's me making it a you problem.
Oh. I asked you if I could get rid of that character. You said nope.
Yeah, because he ain't
All of
fucking
your
dead.
problems could have been solved.
Nope. And you look over at the aimed individual who's been unintentionally like poking and prodding at you, not on purpose. It seems that it's his nature. Den.
That sounds way more like Ziff than me.
He's kind of right though.
That's true.
Din, please describe your character for me.
Aiden, I thought you were fake.
Last I checked.
I meant like your people. I thought your people were fake. That doesn't sound any better, does it?
People?
I thought people were lying when they said that like cat people existed. What are you like? What do you go by? What are you?
I go by Nama.
Not your name, like your species. Everybody always called it cat people. I've never heard your species named.
I'm a tabaxi.
That also sounds made up.
Everything.
Now I know why people
made up.
called you cat people.
You test my patience.
I'm sorry that I'm ignorant to your race.
More power to it than I'm used to.
Yeah.
My fucking knee vibrates. Jesus.
So describe your character.
I am a tall human. I think I'm the only human in the group.
No, I'm human
No,
as
I'm
well.
human.
What?
We're all humans. What?
Yeah.
Mine is Ziff.
What did you think Rasmus was?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought Mike said I was the only human.
What's your...
Never mind. I am a ranger. I'm an archer. And I wear a hooded padded leathers that I just recently got studded. And it's just very common, like basic looking leathers, like adventuring leathers. And leather boots, got utility belt, backpack, things like that, quiver. He's an outdoorsman, like through and through.
One thing you notice is when you look at him, the way the bow. Do you have your bow slung on your back, or is it on your side right now? Or is it like leaned
I
against
don't
the
know
tip?
if there's much room on the back. It's probably like attached to the backpack or.
So you have it like hooked into the quiver, so it's like
Yeah.
right on the side. The thing that catches your eyes, just because you're always looking and observing, the bowstring on his bow has that same sparkly essence along the string. It seems to dwell in power.
The quiver looks a little fancy too, I imagine.
It does. Then you look around, and the only thing that really catches your eye on him is the stone around his neck. Are you're wearing it because you have it attuned?
His?
No,
It's not a stone. It's not a necklace.
I described it. Is it? Did I not?
No, you just said it was a stone.
Oh, it's intended to be a necklace. My bad.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Are you wearing it?
I'm wearing his amulet.
It doesn't matter.
It just says if it's on your person and you're attuned to it in the item description.
Oh, then you don't
so
see it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I just have it on
You would
me.
have noticed it magically too, but it's fine.
You notice an amulet of Bahamut
On his neck, it's true that
because I'm wearing that.
while mundane, still seems to hum with energy. You're not sure why or how, but there's traces of magic in it, even though it shouldn't. And then the quiet, somber one who's sitting at the head of the table.
All right. So, Rasmus Fjordson. I extend a hand. My name is Rasmus. Sir Rasmus.
My name is Nama. Just Nama.
All right.
Since when did you have sir?
Sir, you prick.
It's always been a night.
It's been literally the day you've met him.
I always thought it was just Rasmus.
Ah, you're just.
A dick.
Rasmus is a tall.
Stop banging the table. It's bad for their ears.
Yes.
It's
Stop
true,
it.
it's true. You say you're
That's probably also
human?
bad for their ears. Just breathe.
Breathe.
Take a drink.
Breathe.
What do you think caused it?
I don't know.
Inability to swallow correctly.
He's human. He's tall, broad shoulders. Definitely like looks like a fighter. He's in fine armor, but it's not like shiny. It definitely gets used, and it's not got any. Just even though he introduced himself as a sir, a knight, he doesn't have any kind of heraldry. He has a silver chain, but it's tucked. Whatever is on the end of it is tucked inside. It would be a symbol behind, but he's a short cropped blonde hair, little bit of stubble from all the days on the road. Kind of your typical human hero type. He's not. Yeah, I mean that's Erasmus. Not much else to him.
Class.
Cleric.
Cleric.
Cleric of the Tempest.
Here is an accurate representation of Aiden.
He only has half a bow though.
Yeah, because Mike broke it.
That sounds about right. Sorry, that sounds about Mike.
Yeah.
I struggled getting that bow back on for 45 minutes, so now that it's broken, I give up.
Also sounds about right.
And this is Cora.
Yes. She's a snow saber tooth.
Whenever it is that she allows you to meet her.
And so, and with that, you've all roughly been introduced. There's still one member of the party who seems to be nursing over a hangover. You pull up a chair and have a seat.
I don't read your lips, remember?
Fucking hate you.
If you spoke like
Nope.
that, I would have read your lips. But when you go like this, it's really hard to read your lips. I can't do it.
What are you saying, Captain?
Okay.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Probably kill some people and steal an egg. As soon as Ziff wakes up, well, he can probably go now. We just gotta
We'll just-
drag him with us.
I'll just moan, bitch and complain.
Well, you sound like an exciting bunch.
It only gets better.
Did you learn anything about the camp that we're supposed to be going to?
I actually scouted it. I have a map.
A map of the camp? Is it that big?
Roughly.
I hope it's not that big.
I'm hoping it's not that. Last time we went to a big camp. Well,
It's not that big. This is a fantastic map, though.
Thank you. I take my skills very seriously.
very well done. Why can't you do maps like that?
I'm educated.
Well, I was gonna say that in a nicer way, but yeah.
I apologize.
I didn't go to school for calligraphy.
Did you even go to school?
I was gonna ask that, but nicely.
My entire family was killed when I was 10. No, I didn't get to go to school.
So you also lost your family. I didn't know my
Yeah,
family.
to the same pricks that were fighting.
Oh, that makes me feel even more better. Word? Feel
I'm
better
just-
knowing that I'm helping you
In
get
between
revenge.
the two of you, with my tail swishing, just looking
Oh, there's a
back.
reason I killed that whole camp.
Well, I'll gladly help you do it again. Cause fuck those pricks. You needed to go to school. But mostly fuck them pricks.
That
Well,
might
I
be
did
the
not-
most heartfelt backhanded comment I've ever heard in my life.
Well, just letting you know, I didn't go to a proper school. All of my skills were taught. You
Well,
know, by
if you're a sorcerer,
Word of
then
mouth.
you would have had to have.
word of mouth, ancient traditions within my clan.
Wait. You're not of the towers.
Just so you're aware, all magic is mostly trained in the towers here. Most people will learn magic here or need permission to cast magic. You're a rare oddity since you were not born on this continent.
Oh.
To someone born on the continent and to not be trained or authorized is like heresy.
More or less.
Like basically heresy.
Well, I was not born here, and let me say, your lands are very different than mine.
Does that mean you don't need permission?
I think that's what it means.
I don't know how that works.
Well, no one has asked me or told me to stop yet.
I guess to be fair, I've never got permission. But I don't know where my magic come from.
What the towers don't know can't hurt them.
Well, I'm not a real caster.
I do like towers, though.
My gifts were granted to me by
I just see. I don't know
what I
just see
believe
you
to
on
be
sitting on
nature.
top tower, perched up. I like this tower.
Sitting on top of it.
Yep.
if I fit, I
Well,
sit.
Yep.
That's what I
No matter the size of the cat. If I fits, I sits.
Yeah, so how does that work with like half casters? They just don't care,
Oh, they
or
do. It's still magic.
yeah,
You have to be authorized. Half casters are more often authorized.
yeah.
You
I'm
go
not.
in, you show competency with magic, and stamp.
Yeah, I'm probably not then.
You haven't gone to one to get authorized.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
And it's technical. So for reference, it's not like you're not like you go to a town and they find out you're a caster. You're not being shunned. They're going to ask you to go to a tower because it means that if you are caught using magic,
Yeah,
it's
but also
not.
nobody's looking at me and going, "That's a magic user."
The worst that happens is that what you do under magic circumstances will be judged more harshly, and you will more or less be assumed to be the guilty party until otherwise proven. If you have the stamp, you are assumed to be the innocent party, if that makes sense.
and myself.
Same thing. You have a little bit more leeway because your training came from home, and you could state such, and if it was brought to a tower, they would vouch with you.
Okay.
So it's the same legality situation of it takes a minute.
Well,
You probably aren't going to be hunted by inquisitors.
No, that's bad. People are hunted by inquisitors, or people who wrong the wrong person.
well, I did scout the area. I got the map. Yes, 1 second. And I know that there's maybe 10 to 15 soldiers, all human,
Oh.
with 2 that appear to be Solemnic knights.
Oh.
No. We went from
The egg is in
Oh.
the tower.
so there is a tower.
You started with humans. I got excited. Thought we were going to have an easy fight for once.
And we had an easy.
Omnic Knights are a little less so.
Did you see any heraldry? The rose or the crown?
So, what you saw,
And the egg is in the tower, you said?
The egg is in the tower.
The egg is in the tower.
He needs a closer look.
That's not great.
It's not good either.
It's a good sketch, though.
Thank you.
Soth is the leader of the Black Rose, right? What's there?
On their armor,
Mm-hmm.
in the center, was what appeared to be a darkish rose.
Mm-hmm.
Not the light purple that is normally seen, but a darker painted version. It almost looks like they painted over a purple rose on purpose.
So, those aren't real knights. And everyone in that camp needs to die.
I see. They killed Solamnic knights and took their armor.
No, they're traitors. More than likely.
That's not as favorable. I was hoping that
They were weaklings and bandits
just
who robbed someone of their armor.
exactly.
No, they're knights.
Exactly. Yeah, so you gave my hope back for an easy fight again, and then you took it right back away.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't change what we have to do.
Well, I figured we were gonna have to kill people.
It's
We
always
always
that
seem to
way.
have to kill people.
So we always have to kill people. You know, one day I just want to go there. They're like, "Oh, we surrender here."
They still might.
We're gonna ask.
They
them to
probably won't.
surrender.
I'm really hoping. I'm tired.
If they surrender, are you gonna execute the traitors?
Yes.
Awesome.
Not awesome.
Anyone who fights for the Red Dragon Army is an enemy to me.
Which means they probably will not surrender.
Your ears are just, whoa, my God.
There's a lot going on.
I can approach
Tail
the camp
puffed
and
up.
we can prepare for an ambush if you would.
Does anything say that we have to fight them?
Well,
Yes, I do.
if they're friends of the Red Dragon Army, yes. That says we have to fight them.
This new Solamnic order that the traitor Soth has decided to lead, this Order of the Black Rose, or whatever he wants to call it. They're all traitors.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick 15-minute break. Let us get some snacks and water and stuff, and let Mr. Edmund himself get a little comfortable. We'll catch you after the jump. Love you guys.
Inside.
that stuff is what makes us who we are, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Stop suppressing us.
Yeah.
Yay! You're letting me be myself.
When I talk about
Stick it
my
to the
inner
man.
sadness, that's just me. You know?
I'm gonna stick it to the man.
Stop ruining the show, dude.
I am.
I,
Someone's got to.
You're more of a buzzkill than Buzz Killington.
Just saying.
It's not gonna stop. You've opened a can of worms.
You're a can of worms. Don't know what the fuck's happening. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can
Eddie
see,
is bright red.
we're professionals.
It's warm out today.
It was
part of
warm.
it.
It was warm today.
It was nice today.
I thought it was just the horrendous shit we were saying.
We
on
are
15-minute
not
break.
professionals. Stop telling people that.
It's in our title.
They're setting their expectations up here, and our quality of people is here.
No, you have that reversed. Expectations is here. Quality of people is here.
Not if you say we're professionals.
well,
are.
I joined the table again, so obviously quality has risen.
It's true.
That's why I put it as high as I did.
Thank you.
It was much lower.
I'm sorry I'm dragging us all down, all right?
Well, like if we do it just right, I'm like right at the
should
bottom of the
Yeah, thank you.
screen.
Yeah.
Right here.
Finally,
Right
someone
here.
You're on
can
the
just
top.
acknowledge
In
it.
the top. We're on top.
Huh?
We did it.
Well, not in the little window. I'm at the bottom.
No, you're on top. You're on a different side today.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's
I
talking about
don't know
the
what's
windows
going
on
on
the
I'm being
Eddie's
smart.
not.
stream, but I'm not. I'm just talking about my level of capability.
Well, at least
Rock
you don't have
bottom.
to sit on your feet in order to be in screen, so.
I guess we have to order a booster.
We need
I need
chairs.
a fucking boost.
A booster
Or just a
seat
chair.
is diabolical. It's not. It's It's not.
Welcome, guys. Today we were supposed to play D&D,
It's
but
not
instead we're just...
Distinct.
We're just messing
No,
around.
listen, actually, it works. It's good, like, on-camera symmetry.
This means
Yeah,
we have
we're-
a good signal.
Yeah, we're you stand up straight, you slouch like you normally do, and we'll have the AT&T
Yeah.
bars.
I was gonna say that only works if I'm not sitting up.
That's why I said slouch like you normally do.
5:15.
I can't. My back's been
17.
kind of hurting.
What happens when it gets blown out, alright? You struggle sitting right.
That
I'm
one.
just saying, the chiropractor straightened me out, okay? All this contraction going on.
Put the curve in, you got it.
No, he's taking the curve out. Somebody else puts the curve in. It's like the
It was
reason.
only better because everyone got quiet.
It's like
as
the
you said
reason
it.
he has a job.
Okie dokie.
I'll put the curve.
So,
Ask your question.
That's it. Go ahead.
nah.
Are you asking as Matt or as Rasmus?
No. Nothing. It's nothing.
What is it, Matt?
You gotta get closer.
Closer. What do you want to say?
It was a curved penis joke.
Oh no! I hate the curved ones.
Yeah.
They make me finish too quick.
Yeah, but I figured I probably shouldn't do that, so I decided not to.
1 second.
Yeah.
Coming back up.
Alright, now that everyone's
Something
here.
about left or right.
We were
What about
here.
up?
Don't you lie to me.
You just had to.
Up happens.
You just had to drive through it. You slowed down, and we all hopped in.
True.
All you gotta do is go.
As you're
No
discussing your
How much
current
candy?
as you're currently discussing the layout of the camp and realizing that Rasmus has now sworn vengeance and justice to the two Solomonic Knights in the camp, you hear a slight groan, and then you hear boom, 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 and down the stairs tumbles Ziff, who then stands up, cheery as ever.
Hi. What's going on?
We were just about to leave.
And you see
Okay.
a large bipedal cat.
Kitty, who are you?
You are a wonderful creature. You make me laugh.
What's your name?
Nama.
No, I'm Ziff.
Hi, Ziff.
Hi.
If you could describe yourself, so,
Okay, so-
Eve understands what you look like.
So for Ziff, he is a kind of a rarity in this realm too. He's a half kinder, half dwarf barbarian. He wears kind of sandals with straps that go up his legs, up to his knees. Kind of has that stout dwarven look, but not as stout because of his kinder blood. But he still has a lot of black facial hair, black head hair. And he looks like he's small, but he looks very strong. Has a blue cape on as well, and then has kind of your standard. It's like a combination of a shirt / vest for just what he wears on his chest. Has short breeches on for pants, and has a very large. Let's see here. I'm still wearing a battle axe, right? Yeah. Has a pretty large battle axe on. A big great axe that looks just monstrous on him, but he wields it easily. And a couple of javelins in his backpack too.
He looks like he could bench a car twice.
Yeah.
And he probably
Probably
doesn't look like he can,
Oh, he
but
does.
he can.
No, the man is chiseled out of fucking adamantine.
Yeah.
He's a thick
more,
boy.
More of a mithril guy myself.
But with it is because of his heritage. He also has very childlike tendencies too, where he's curious, he's fearless. He will just take stuff from people without even asking because he wants to see it for himself, and then half the time he'll forget to bring it to give it back, or he will, but there's no malicious intent ever in it. No.
He's like the nicest petty thief you'll ever meet.
Love that. I also like things. So,
Cool.
like a gym.
And then Nama's a tabaxi. Cool.
My goodness. Look at our group of weirdos.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it is lovely to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Shake hands.
Yeah.
And notice very, very soft hands. Very soft.
Have you met Corey yet?
Aiden has a kitty too, but she doesn't talk. She carried me up or down a mountain, or the side of a hill, the other day. It was kind of fun.
You hear a loud crunch, and she's just chewing on rabbit legs right now, just yum.
It's a really big cat.
It's a really big cat.
Stunning.
She's probably almost as tall as most humans are on all fours.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Kindred spirit.
So we were just discussing what we're going to do when we get to this camp with the dragon egg.
Ah, yes. And I show you the map that I sketched out.
Oh. Okay. She's described
Here.
at least 2 Solomonic knights in this encampment. I suspect
Your
they're
order?
I suspect they're actually of this traitor order that this Lord Soth has.
Oh,
Big
yeah. Okay.
Which means they have to die. Or
Yeah,
if we
okay.
can convince them to surrender, we'll arrest them, but they won't surrender.
Yeah, we've been through this before. It doesn't always end well.
No. Not for them, anyway.
Yeah, okay.
You seem hesitant.
No, I'm a little drunk
Mm.
because of the festivities and stuff, and all the people that wanted to challenge me to drink, but I'm absorbing what we need to do. But they're Black Order Knights. And
Yes.
About, I see on the map here. Okay, cool. About how many people do we think are inside?
There are about 10 to 15 soldiers, human,
That's a few.
and what appear to be 2 solemn knights.
Okay.
And the egg is in the tower.
Any dragonkin that you know of? Like
Yeah.
the dragon tower?
No,
Okay.
I am reporting to you what I found myself.
Thank
If
you.
you don't like the information, don't fucking complain about it.
No, I'm not complaining, but thank you for the info. That helps because, yeah, Ned was asking us to get the egg. I think it's doable.
Well, we swore, so we better do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we promised Ness we would get it.
So who is like in charge here? Or
Rasmus.
do we vote? Or
Thanks, Ziff. I appreciate that, but it seems like a lot of the times this is fairly democratic.
Yeah, true.
Oh, well, that's good.
Rasmus has the most
Fairly.
experience with battle. So, but yeah.
He also has strong conviction.
Yeah, it's
I have sworn oaths.
yeah, he has it's sometimes
I'm
rigid.
a knight of Solamnia. I have responsibilities, which includes bringing these traitor knights to justice. If they'll surrender, they won't. But if they would, we don't have to fight. But they're
Yeah.
going to fight.
Well, do we Nama, do you know why they took the egg?
I do not.
Okay.
I didn't really go into the camp. I
Just scouted it?
I just scouted it.
Okay. How long have you known Ness?
Not very long.
Ness is the bartender.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she owns the place.
She's very nice. I just wouldn't really call her good friends.
Okay.
We should get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time. I'll sober up on the way.
Off we go then.
I'll be fine.
Let's go. We got an egg, and then we gotta go to
A lost city to fight.
a lost found city.
Yeah. To fight some cult and stop them from
Onyari.
raising a god.
Anyari.
Onyari is the name of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go. Smoke. Some bad nights. Get an egg. And yeah.
Alrighty then. I guess you'll follow me since I know where the camp is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
That works.
It'll probably take you from your current position about 2.5 days to get there.
Okay.
But you could make the journey and be there pretty quick.
Waygate?
Is it by a Waygate?
Not that you
Do you
know.
know Waygates? No? Okay. We found some in the waste here.
Oh, that
Maybe
is
Ness
neat.
knows if there's a Waygate.
She might. She knows a lot.
Ness.
She's old too.
She's behind the counter currently serving a drink.
Okay, I'm gonna go walk up.
Oh, yes. Nix, what can I do for you?
Do you know if there's a Waygate near the camp? From what Nama tells us, it's about 2.5 days travel.
No, there's not, unfortunately.
Okay. Well then, we'll be off.
Perfect.
I hope you rested well.
It's going to be a long journey.
Lovely seeing you. Yes.
It is good seeing you, and I hope you have a good journey.
I just
And
saunter around to the bar.
Good luck with these very gifted individuals.
Oh, and then I walk up to Ness and I hand her.
I meant that truthfully, by the way.
I hand her the wedding ring. It's like, I picked this up while I was drinking. I don't know whose it is, but I think you could probably figure out whose. And just, whoever it was, just apologize. It looks like a wedding ring.
Oh. It's mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Of course. No worries.
How'd you get that off her finger?
I don't remember doing it.
He slept in my bed last night.
You slept in her bed?
I don't remember that either.
You don't remember sleeping in her bed?
No. I do like the taller women, though.
Isn't that like all women?
That's all women.
I guess so, yeah. Comparatively.
A large majority, I should say.
Yes. Well,
Yep. But thank you, Ness.
Of course. And safe journeys.
what are you thanking her for?
The
A
hospitality
very
and the beer.
good evening.
She rocked your 3-foot world.
I've had already left.
Yep, she reaches over and grabs a large mug and just...
Well, at least Zip's going to die happy.
Hopefully there aren't consequences.
Whatever do you mean?
Nothing. Thank you for your hospitality.
She smiles and stands up from her seat. She pats each of you on the shoulder, and as she gets to you, she pats you on the arm and leans in. I know you do not trust me.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear on the very egg that you're going to save that I am as good as I can ever be. Which doesn't really mean much, but I'm not under any control that should frighten you in any way. The only control I'm under is my own.
Mm-hmm.
And if it matters to you, bronze is my favorite color. Though platinum is my second.
All right.
And she reaches in her pocket and pulls out a little coin and offers it to you.
Okay.
It's a solid platinum coin engraved with a very familiar symbol.
Okay.
If ever you need it, that is a gift.
This is the one I'm supposed to flip after we find.
That one's already been given.
Mm.
This is a gift from your god. It'll help turn the tides one day when you need it most.
I'll keep it close.
Use it wisely.
You gotta get it. It's Muhammad, right?
Yeah,
Paladin.
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 It is Bahamut, though.
Yeah.
Well,
She
let's go
turns.
before we lose our guy.
And waves.
Bahamut.
Gone.
Bahamut is considered the
I
platinum
am
dragon.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just called Paladin in this realm.
Well, chaps, chop chop. I think our guard left.
So, once we're on the road a little ways, away from this city, I'm just gonna ask Nama. Do you know that that bartender's a dragon?
I
Fucking called
think
it.
this much, yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of figured.
I think
Fucking
we
called
all
it.
called it.
Is there a reason you're asking me that?
No, just curious. She's been in this town for a long time, so it seems to reason she's not horribly dangerous.
I assumed she was a dragon when she told us that she was over 5,000 years old.
It's old even for a dragon.
It's almost like it's that second A. Ancient.
The mark on her is what worries me more than that.
And what the mark are you talking about?
She was a
mark
mark
of
of Tikhisis.
Oh.
Did you guys practice that?
Hmm?
Did you guys practice that?
No.
That was impressive.
It was pretty impressive.
She can.
Guards.
I think she assumes a lot to assume she couldn't be taken under the Dragon Queen's sway again.
Well, so far she hasn't been giving me or anyone in this town any reason to doubt her. Correct?
Unfortunately for her, the Dragon Queen has not risen. And if she is, that changes the game.
Okay.
Well, it's nothing.
God, that's not.
It's nothing we can deal with right now. We're gonna do this task for her, and then we're gonna carry on to the city of lost names.
Well, we hopefully will prevent her being risen.
I suppose our tabaxi friend doesn't know that bit of our business.
I'm just wondering what you mean by the reason.
Are you planning to work with us, or is this job with the egg in the end?
That entirely depends on how well we work together. I have my own means.
Can't deny, we'll need more steel.
Yeah, it always helps. Especially with all the stuff we get into.
Well, unfortunately for you, I do not have the steel. I have the...
Well, metaphoric. We need people to fight.
I got branch. Got myself.
More like the steel in your soul sort of situation.
Well, I don't know if I can because my soul purrs. The steel purr?
Sure.
It sings,
That may be.
it hums.
Alright.
I just punch things.
And you
I
do
punch-
it well.
I punch holes into things that shouldn't have holes.
I also punch holes into things that shouldn't have holes.
The reason
but your holes
From
are
a distance.
smaller.
My
From
holes
a
are
distance.
much smaller.
And from a distance.
the
Yeah,
Well, it's not always about the size.
I agree. It's about the speed.
Dexterity,
I have a lot of that.
flexibility.
I don't have as much of that.
Your bow does.
I might be able to touch my toes.
Good point.
I don't think that's very hard for you to do.
just of course.
Oh, the arms are short too.
She's got you.
The reason a dragon in a city full of innocent people with the mark of Tikhisis worries me is because we're off to try and stop her rebirth into this world. Tikhisis, I mean. If we fail, that dragon will probably immediately fall under her control and then destroy everything and everyone there.
Is that what you're getting from the mark from her? Or is that what she told you? Or is that
That is an assumption.
an educated guess?
Yeah, basically. Despite what she may have done or not done in the centuries of her guarding over that town, in her youth, no doubt, she is responsible for many atrocities.
Was Tikhisis always bad?
It is her nature to be evil, yes.
Okay.
As far as the history books are concerned.
I wonder what happened before the books were written.
The gods
Gods tell stories.
We're existed as they are now before history, and will continue to exist as they are until the end of history. Chiquisas is by her nature evil. She cannot change what she is.
Can't we all?
No. We can. Mortals have choice, options. But divine creatures like gods, they are what they are. Immutable.
I think that's a very naive way of looking at things.
Do you?
I do.
Why's that? Why would gods need to be like mortals? They aren't.
The change isn't inherently mortal.
It is.
Plants change. Trees change.
The world
The wind
changes.
changes.
Of course.
Are those mortal?
No.
Well, then there's your answer. You answered it yourself.
But they don't
God
have sentience either.
Trees have sentience.
They do. Everything on this plane of existence has some sort of. Once you become in tune with yourself,
Alright,
you feel
so here's. Alright. All things in this world are caught between the whims of many gods, all vying to pull them in different directions. Mortals can choose which direction to walk, but the things like plants and rocks and wind are pulled in any direction by whatever can muster the force at that moment. They change based on what has influence over them at that moment. And they have no choice over what that means or what it does. It's what makes mortal beings like us special. The gods are what they are.
And so the gods, it's the choice then, right? That's what you're saying?
They assert their influence, but they cannot change their nature.
I don't believe that. But we don't have to agree on everything.
Well, I'm not sure. It's worth talking. Well, it's worth discussing.
We've got a long.
We've got a long trip.
That is very true.
Obviously, it's
And I'm
worth
happy to
discussing
talk
it.
about
We're
something.
discussing it right now.
Yeah, I'm happy to talk about philosophy.
One of my favorite pastimes.
As the time goes on, you guys spend the better part of a few hours discussing the ideas of do gods have choice? Do they not have choice? What would be the difference between a god making a good decision who claims to be a good god or who makes an evil decision? Or if an evil god decides to do a good thing or a bad thing, or just going back and forth, providing good arguments in every direction. It's a nice conversation on the fact that there was no arguments, there's no discussions, it was just an honestly good debate. It seems that by the time dusk slowly finds you, you find a pretty nice clearing to the side. You walk forward, and honestly, the argument hasn't drifted to either side. Both sides holding weight. The problem is that realistically, the gods have been gone for so long.
I don't want to interrupt your flow here, but I'm clearly correct.
The gods have been gone from the world for so long.
Not necessarily.
No one truly knows what it means to
Now
be
it
a god.
devolves into a fight.
Now with those.
And that in lies the conversation and the essence that was broken down, where you two found an understanding that no one truly knows what it means to be a god anymore, as they have stepped back from the world as a whole. There's been no mention of divine magic, divine gifts, nothing. There is just a void, as if forgotten children. And now you spend a good portion of the night setting up camp. You strike the flint and steel, and it illuminates.
Well, to end our lovely discussion that we have, which I appreciate, that was very riveting. I guess we'll just
Agree to disagree?
agree to disagree, but when I become a god, I'll let you know.
If one comes back, we'll try to change its mind. How about that?
If
Change its nature. I start pulling out stuff out of my pack because I usually cook dinner and stuff.
I
for
don't
people,
think
too.
we should entertain the idea of Takesis being willing to change her mind.
Agreed.
No.
I don't like her. I don't like her army.
if we fail, we won't have to worry about it for more than a few seconds.
Yeah, you're probably right.
True.
She will prove her nature very quickly.
Yeah, fire.
Unless you actually become a god, then maybe you can wish her away.
I'll just let you know that natures can be changed.
The only hope we would have if she did arrive is that the seal would be broken and other gods would be able to intervene.
Seal.
Well, they haven't.
Think they'll try to stop her?
Well, they'll try. They're already trying. I'm here. We're here.
Yeah.
That symbol works for a reason.
That's the first glint you've heard before of someone saying they're here because of the gods. And with that, your mind clicks and you look at the necklace and you realize that it's a holy object, and that's why it felt so weird. It's
Even
the first
one
time
around my neck.
you have never run across divine magic in all your time traveling.
That would be so strange for a sorcerer who's
Yeah.
never experienced it. Like, to be so in touch with magic and to find magic you've never experienced would be
Yeah, brand new.
jarring.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what is this? It's different.
And so you're left with a bit of time to talk amongst yourselves as Ziff whips up a masterful dinner. It seems the ingredients were given to him by a very warm cuddle buddy.
Ziff, I don't remember you getting any of those. Did you steal this?
No.
These ingredients?
No,
And
actually.
you now notice that he's pulling it from a bag that seems to be very small. And yours is right where you left it.
And you have a new bag?
Yeah. It was a gift.
She gave you a bag of plenty. You may pull food from it at any time. Once per day.
So we only get one good meal?
1 per 7 days. You can expend all the food for a week and cast Hero's Feast.
That's a good bet.
That's good bacon. That's some good soup.
Considering that we have Cora and myself to hunt for a week, a hero's feast every once in a while is much better.
Once a week? Heroes Feast?
Yeah.
Every time you use the Hero's Feast, you have to roll a d20
I'll just see how good it is.
to see if
Yeah.
the bag loses its magic or not.
Oh, okay.
It's volatile.
Magic normally is.
You have to roll a 5 or above on the first one.
And then it
7,
goes from up from there.
then 10, then 15, and then 20.
Well,
And if you get to 20, the bag is able to cast Hero's Feast permanently.
Like if you pass the 20 roll?
Yep.
That's cool.
There's no modifiers, it's flat 20-20.
no.
Yes, you can shuffle your fate. No, you can't use the medallion.
I was about to say, you can use the medallion.
No.
Oh, inspiration.
I would allow inspiration as well.
If
All
by
the
the time you
inspiration.
get there you take the lucky feat.
Looks as
Yeah,
if
just
it's
become a
just
sorcerer for a couple tiers.
What if he
This
gets
takes 1 hour.
What if I cast guidance on him?
What's guidance do?
Give you a
D4 to rolls.
Oh.
Just every
No,
time.
he said flat 20.
I should say it's
I'd say
I think it's a
no.
D4 to skill checks. I don't think
It's
it's
skill
a,
checks, and that's
yeah,
just
I don't
a
think it's a
D20
D4 to all rolls, but
That's nice.
Yeah. I start
Still
making
good.
food.
We're immune to.
it's good
fighting
because it's a
poison.
cantrip.
Did we ever get any kind of hint as to what sort of dragon she was?
What color was her hair?
She said bronze.
She said her favorite color was bronze.
Yep, and then
Though
platinum
her
was second.
second was platinum.
Yeah, I would assume she's probably a bronze then.
And then gave you a medallion that possessed the power of your god.
Yeah, so she's familiar with him. Yeah, I'd say she's
And said
probably
it was
bronze.
directly a gift from him.
So platinum.
She's probably well.
No,
she's
she's probably a
bronze.
bronze, and
Yeah.
when she said her second favorite was platinum, was probably talking about his god.
I didn't
Is
see,
the-
any, I didn't
is
see any
the-
scales when we were cuddling.
Insinuation.
Are you starting
even
to remember
remember?
things?
Are you starting to remember
A
things?
little bit's coming back. It wasn't as explicit as you think. It's more of a
Don't lie to us.
um,
Don't lie to us.
comforting. Yeah.
Roll a deception check.
Roll it.
Who? Me or
You.
them?
I'm gonna roll an insight. I'm calling bullshit. I saw the way she looked at him.
I'm okay at this. We'll see. 19.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he very true to his word.
Inside.
Apparently he's really good at cuddling. He's real good at cuddling.
I rolled a natural 20.
I mean, my passive insight's 14.
I rolled a 20.
I believe you.
He's still really good at cuddling.
You're a really good cuddler.
Yeah.
Ziff.
Yeah.
You also smell like a very good chef.
Yeah, I picked up some tricks along
That's
the
how
way.
he gets all of his tall women to cuddle with him.
This is
Good
only
food.
the second time in legendary action history that someone fucked a dragon.
Yeah, this is. Wow! Yeah! Goblin was the first one.
We're not sure about all that.
Trin.
We're not sure about
Trin.
all that.
Don't
Trin was the first one.
You know.
Trin was
Zip.
the first and
Nick's
and so far only confirmed case of dragon tomfoolery.
I'm very proud and slightly jealous of your amazing cuddle skills, Ziff.
It's okay.
What are you making?
Well, if it is a real,
You get to choose what you pull up.
assuming she is a real dragon, true polymorph makes her just as human as anyone else.
She can be anything she wants to be then, if that's the case.
Yes.
Very nice. I might have to ask for a cuddle session of my own. I'm just sitting there, like, kneading the ground a bit, sitting next to the fire that he's cooking on.
So I pull out, let's see here. What should I do? Okay, here's what we'll do. So pull out some, looks like some rabbit meat, boar meat, in a pot, a little bit of stew. I put in some broth in it, and then cut up some scallions and potatoes and carrots, and put that in there. Just kind of start stewing it. I figured something that everybody can eat.
Yes, meat stew again.
Hell yeah.
You're going to fall in love with his meat stew.
Beef stew.
Beef stew.
Rabbit.
Roll me a d4.
Boar and rabbit.
Boring.
Yeah, boar.
Boar and rabbit
Actually,
meat
roll me a
stew.
d6.
Alright.
You're going to fall in love with his stew.
6.
Everyone gets 6 temporary HP.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's going to come in handy.
How do you do? Oh, there it
Points
is.
of handy.
If you at all add more temporary hit points to that pool, it does not increase. The way it works is whichever number is higher is the pool that it becomes. So if you cast a spell that gives you 8, you now have 8, not 14.
Yeah.
But if you cast a spell that gives you 4, you still have 6. Now, if you're out of the 6 you got, you can't add to it.
You did math really well. I'm proud of you.
I was actually really impressed as to how fast you got 14.
Yeah, because I was going to say, how much is 17 minus 11?
What?
6.
No,
No,
it was
it's-
how much is 17 minus 1?
No, it was both.
That was the one he
No,
really...
No, it was 17
15
minus 1.
It
It's
was the
15.
minus 1 that fucked him up bad.
It's 15.
He understood the 17 minus 11. That one, no problem. When we went back to 1,
Issue.
his brain went...
It was dial-up sounds for sure.
Back to old school modem.
And so, you all have a little bit of time before you head to bed. Ziff, how are you going to be spending your evening?
I'm gonna actually meditate with Nyx. Because it just got
Every
stuck.
night.
Yep. It,
You both head off. There's a tree right nearby. You guys kind of walk over to the tree because it's one of the trees that kind of splits into two, and you're both able to lean up against it to kind of make it easier, and there's something to pressure back into and ground you a bit before you find yourselves. So how's that process go?
So it starts off basic theories. We're getting into the position, and I explained as if why you need to find the center. You need to find traditional monks focus on religion and finding peace and getting rid of mortal connections, whereas my school focuses more on finding a balance between spirituality. My train of thought went this way, and then I struggled with the word, and it's just like, follow the word, follow it, gone.
So you found spirituality.
Where you need to find a balance between spirituality and essentially the violence.
yeah. And then the reason Ziff started this was because he had that cursed axe, and he was trying to make it so that he wouldn't go berserk. Which, didn't always work. But now he has a better weapon that is not going to curse him.
And he's just got in the habit.
And he's in the habit, but also he understands that, like, with the nature of him being a barbarian, that things get just bloody and nasty and violent. And he remembers who he was before he was a warrior and wants to hold on to that.
But there's a voice that speaks up as you think of your joy before the battle. And that is a voice that sounds very much like yourself, but I love the fight. I love looking at shiny objects, I love picking up things, but that's a joy that makes me excited and spontaneous. But when I'm fighting, the feeling of the power of my blow connecting with another, the feeling of the tension in my muscles, this feeling of my heart, my body, my muscles tensing and becoming whole, something pushing me to the point of death, feels whole. It connects you to the primal instinct that dwells within you to survive. It allows you to become the best, strongest, and most efficient version of yourself. But you still want to find peace with it.
So,
You two stay meditating for a little bit, thinking and focusing.
Inner peace.
How do the rest of you spend your evening?
find a soft, patchy bit of grass.
You spend a good bit of time, like, walking in a circle, kind of like using your foot to, like, claw patches of grass. And you slowly form a relatively decent circle that you've kind of, like, mounded up with extra patches of grass, and you've pulled the dirt out of it and made a relatively fluffy spot that you very happily curl into and shift your cloak around so that way it lays over the majority of your body.
Mm-hmm.
You're gone.
Yep.
I'll spend the night ritual casting Speak with Animals and ask the local wildlife for aid in keeping our camp safe tonight. At least in Alertian.
Also, when he means that I'm gone, I disappear.
You got hold of coyote, sounds like. Wait, you
Roll me a
disappear?
d20.
There are no coyotes in these woods.
You disappear?
Roll me a d20. Please, for the love of God, roll something.
17.
Well, if you listen to his description, I just
Really?
disappear.
Yeah,
What?
17.
That's
I
cool.
pull the cloak over my
Please tell me it's the raccoon again.
Oh.
Dude,
I
if it's the
I fell
raccoon
asleep.
again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Not like you were gone. Okay.
It's like, how the hell did you
That's
get
a
over
neat
here?
fucking trick.
I look like a mound of flowers.
Where do flowers come from?
My cloak.
There's so many flowers.
Druid?
No.
Sorcerer? Okay.
You're walking around and you're rummaging a little bit, and then you find a stump of a tree. It looks like the wind's blown it over and cracked it open. And you hear some just like scratching and shifting. And you cast Speak with Animals, and you reach in and just. What do you say?
Another raccoon.
Hello, friend.
Ain't no fucking way!
We built you a home.
Get the
What are you
fuck out of
doing?
here! No, I ain't deal with your shit!
We built you a house.
The world was on fire!
What are you talking about?
I was with you. And then everything was on fucking fire!
Oh, fuck.
Look at this! And he crawls out.
Is he singed?
Missing patches of hair, half his tail is burnt. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's our bad.
Yeah, it is! I had to travel. I was scared.
How did it get here so fast?
Raccoons can move.
Yes. And let me tell you, I got picked up by something big with wings.
Usually those are called birds.
And then I got dropped. And now I'm here. You go away. I don't want what you're fucking selling. Find someone else. And crawls back in.
Fair enough.
Roll me another d20.
You get him back out there.
I want to express you. There's literally raccoon was 17. I was like,
rolled off the 19.
It did roll off the 19. I saw that.
3.
Yeah, I want the fucking raccoon back.
Yeah, just get a couple of beetles and birds will be fine.
you walk a little bit and then you.
Know if you can speak to insects.
No.
Because they're not considered animals.
You walk over and find. You find a couple big rocks in what appears to be a small cave, and you just kind of lean in and just, hello. And your response is, hello. Why do you wake me?
Who am I talking to?
The person whose cave this is.
I was asking you,
Oh.
not
It's just
the
dark.
creature.
Oh, it's dark. You don't know. You can't see inside. You don't have dark vision, right?
No.
Didn't think so.
I'm a human.
You can't see inside.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some help keeping our camp safe tonight.
And you
We're
hear
travelers. It's a fucking bear.
and out walks a big ass fucking bear.
Black
Just-
bear?
Grizzly was the first thing in my mind.
Okay,
Brown
that's
bear.
just
Dude,
that's just huge.
that's huge.
And it just kind of, it's really crazy because it has to lean down and kind of like shimmy out of the cave. And some of its hair's matted on some sides and kind of like just pats it and just. You need my help? And it just leans in right to your face.
Sort of. More of a what would it be? A mutual agreement.
Just plops down, and you kind of notice that it is big. There's a bunch of scars on it. You see actual one side that on its left shoulder that seems to be some form of impact mark that kind of is like ripped flesh and torn hair that's healed. It looks to be a pretty decent impact mark. You're not sure what caused it, but it's pretty big.
The agreement would be you help keep our camp safe tonight, and we'll leave behind a bounty of food.
I am quite big.
I've noticed.
Will it fill me up?
I'm a good hunter.
And he sniffs you. You smell of the forest.
I am of the forest. We will also protect this area.
There is a doe. Some ways forward. If it is on the ground with an arrow in the morning, we will consider it a deal.
Done.
And he just stands up and slowly walks by you before falling forward onto its hind legs and just starts walking towards the camp.
I'll spend the next hour or so hunting the doe.
Don't even need an hour. Takes about 10 minutes because you know exactly where it is off that description. You walk forward and you see a patch of different antlers and you see a doe and you aim your shot and let it loose. Then you head back to camp and you see that the bear is sat on the other side of the road just to keep an eye on the camp and have a better view of the area. And it's just kind of just laying down, relaxing.
I found us some protection for the night.
And you, Rasmus,
Okay.
And I'll drag the doe back to camp.
how do you spend your evening?
I spend the evening just reading some of my books, mostly on some of the codexes of the Knights of the Rose. Thinking about what we're gonna do about the Trader Order. But say a silent prayer before sleep, and then sleep.
All right. And with that, everyone gets a full rest. Then comes the morning. It comes easily. You all wake up and you begin your journey. The rest of it, relatively easy. The first day fades into the second, and you're well on your way. You know it'll probably only be another hour jaunt before you get to about where you suspect the camp to be, just about. Maybe another hour and a half, too, if you miscalculated. Rasmus.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a voice violently push its way in. Not painfully, but it's forced.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear Ness. Rasmus. It's Ness.
Okay.
I have news. Someone who was close to me is still tied in with the Red Dragon army. They are a spy. I have learned that there is a dragon, an adult black dragon, on its way to retrieve the egg. It should get there about the same time as you, maybe a little after. His name is Akaviri. I can't make it in time to help you. I will try. If you can get in and get the egg without a fight, that is your best option to not be alerted of the dragon. Because if not, it will try to find you. Its mission is to retrieve that for Bellafion. There was a few masters there as well, named Zorak, who was quite hardy. And with that, her message ends. You can respond now.
She used message?
She used a message.
Fly fast. We have a dragon to kill.
What?
Did you say that out loud?
Black.
He has to.
Yeah, do you have to speak a message back?
Yes.
Rasmus, we can't fly. Let alone, what is this about killing a dragon?
We're gonna wait till she arrives.
Wait for who?
Won't they retrieve the egg before?
Possibly.
So did you tell us what happened? Because message is just to the person.
Yes. I will relay what I've heard.
So you now have been all informed of this change of your plan. You have Ness, who is now asking for you to retrieve the egg before Akaviri gets there.
I can retrieve the egg alone. It'll at least give us time.
It will.
You can get in the tower.
You don't want that.
How big's the egg again?
It's enough to fit in my bag of holding.
Oh yeah, but that's deceptively big.
You get a message back
Okay.
that says, "The oath I swore cannot be broken unless I have that egg. With that egg, my oath is fulfilled. Then I am free to do battle. But until then, I have no choice."
Yeah, we have to get the egg.
Well, if we have the egg when she shows up.
We'll have it when you get here. And we need an opportunity to strike at our enemy.
But
Lightning? Or
All right,
Present.
until next week's episode.
dun, dun, dun.
All right.
the Cropsy?
Thank you guys, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic evening until your week may be as legendary as our night was. Bye, everyone.
Bye.